Hello, this is something I've never grown before. Pak Choi. It says on the packet that it's good in salads and stir fries and that you can grow it to maturity for a bigger, more crunchy plant, or you can eat it as baby leaves. It depends how you sow it. If you sow it thinly, then you can grow it to a mature plant. If you grow it close together, then presumably you're growing baby leaves and you take the leaves as you need them. So I've got myself set up ready to go here. 3 weeks ago I took some seeds from this packet and sowed them on damp tissue in a plastic container. So these seeds are pre-germinated, and I'm looking to plant 4 pre-germinated seeds in this 10-inch pot. I've already placed my markers to try and get these pre-germinated seeds equally spaced, and I'll just move the packet out of the way and show you these pre-germinated seeds. Okay, and this has been on my windowsill for about 3 weeks. Okay, that's them. Now the seed leaves are starting to turn yellow, and I hope that's not a sign of something not very nice. I hope that's just the way these things grow. I've never grown them before, as I've said, but there are 2 bright green leaves on them all in the middle, so they look as though they'll fire away. As you can see, I've cut this tissue into small pieces because when the Pak Choi germinates, it puts a root down into the tissue, and it's then difficult to separate from the tissue. So what I'm hoping to do is to lift these out as individuals with the tissue attached and plant them with the tissue attached, so that it actually takes some water with it, and there'll be no root disturbance. At least that's the theory. Let's try and put this into practice, shall we? Okay, so I'll take that pebble out and we'll pop that. That's looking good. What do you think? Is that where that pebble was? Now you tell me there is no root disturbance there. Okay. Always try and lift them by the leaf rather than the stem, then you don't crush it. 2. 3. 4. How does that look? They look equally spaced to me. Sure they are. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just take my spoon and drizzle a little bit of compost just on top of the tissue, and then I'll firm it down with my fingers. Okay. That tissue hopefully will disintegrate at some point in time. The Pak Choi will just grow on. How does that? How do you like that? Okay, I'll just finish this off. Now what I'm going to do now, once I've got these 4 in, I'm going to bring another pot in and plant the rest of those Pak Choi up. So these 4 will grow to maturity, and if we overcrowd a second pot, then they'll be used for baby leaves. Okay, so I'll just go and get the second pot now, and we'll plant that up exactly the same way as we've planted this pot up. And what we'll do is, before I forget, although these are damp and they probably don't need this, they're going to get a drink. Why not? And then what I'll do is, if you've stayed with me this far and you watch me do the next pot, I'll put the video to one side and then I'll wait 2 or 3 weeks to see how these guys go, and that'll be clipped on the end of this video. So you'll see whether these guys have taken or not if you watch this video right to the end. I have 8 Pak Choi pre-germinated seeds left, and so I've got my second pot in place now, and I've just placed equally spaced 8 pebbles on it just to give me a bit of a template. And this is how quick it should be. These guys don't need to be inch perfect, but we may as well make the effort to give them all the same amount of space to grow on. And I don't know how big these things grow. That's the problem, you see. I'm not too sure. But we'll find out, won't we? How quick was that? Just pop a little bit of soil on each of them just to weight them down, and I'll firm them in with my fingers as I did before, and absolutely no root disturbance there, and these things have taken their taken a drink with them, so to speak, haven't they? The tissue's damp and they're still attached to it. They've already got a drink. Right, just do this. And as long as that tissue has got a good contact with the compost, with the soil, we should be okay. But as I've said, I'll switch the video off, I'll give it 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll come back to this. So tagged on to the end of this video, you'll see if these 8 Pak Choi make it. Okay, not that they need it, but we'll give them it anyway. And that's it. 2 pots of Pak Choi, one with 4 in, one with 8 in. Let's see how they go. This is the pot with 4 Pak Choi in it. As you can see, I've got some wind protection around here, and I can tell you, over the past few weeks I've needed it. We'll take that off and we'll see if we've got 4 out of 4, shall we? Leave the rocket sticks in. Let's lift that off. And that's what we've got. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not too sure about that one. I think we may have lost that one. You can still see the tissue. 1, 2, 3. Much bigger than they were the last time you looked at these. And that one we're not too sure of. So 3 out of 4. Now we have a second pot to look at, so I'll put this to one side. And I'll bring in the second pot. This guy we put 8 germinated seeds in. Clearly I couldn't get those pop bottles over 8. I can only get 4 to fit into a pot, so I've constructed this windbreak. I'll just take it off and we'll have a look, and hopefully I won't skewer myself on one of these sticks. Right, let's do a quick count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those 8 Pak Choi are still standing, still looking as though they might develop. So we'll put these windbreaks back on. We'll stand these out on the patio. We'll have a look at them a bit further down the line. So I think it's so far so good. This is Homegrown Veg, signing off.